Tbilisi is the capital of Georgia with 1.1 million inhabitants. It's the historic city, very old city, and there is a huge historic part in Tbilisi with very nice old buildings and very livable and nice environment. We also have a modern industrial part from Soviet Union with very well-planned neighborhoods. And now we are trying to make the city turn into a more modern city where people can live and hope for a fair and sustainable development.
Urbanization of Tbilisi is one of the most challenging parts of the Tbilisi governance. With regard to transport mobility and with regard to struggle the challenges of the urbanization and the transport challenges, now we have started thinking about development of the transport master plan.
ჩვენ ამაზე უკვე დაწყებული გვაქვს მუშაობა და გვაქვს ძალიან საინტერესო ხედვა თუ რა უნდა გაკეთდეს იმისთვის რომ ზოგადად არსებული სიტუაცია ტრანსპორტის თვალსაზრისით იყოს.
Vision for Tbilisi City Hall is to provide our citizens with comfortable transportation and with the possibility to move from point A to point B with spending the least amount of time.
Თავარი პრიორიტეტი იდენტიფიცირებულია ჩვენს მიერ მანქანებზე დამოკიდებულება, რაც გვინდა რომ შევცვალოთ საზოგადოებრივ ტრანსპორტზე დამოკიდებულებით და აქტიურ რეჟიმში განვიხილოთ ველობილიკების შექმნა დედაქალაქის მასშტაბით.
One of the main priorities for us is to enhance the infrastructure for public transport, to optimize the schemes of public transport, to upgrade the metro, and to create the more comfortable infrastructure for pedestrians and for the citizens and for the tourists, and to make public transport more attractive.
Step one is to bring in the planning part, because of that reason we established new department within transport division. It is policy making and planning department. Second, we need the infrastructure, and third, we need the guidelines for all the other stakeholders to play with the correct rules.
CDIA was established as a partnership initiative in 2007, co-managed by the Asian Development Bank and the German government through GIZ. That means that we always worked as a team very close together in one office.
CDIA, we're a bridge between cities and financing agencies. Throughout Asia, there's so many cities with dreams, aspirations and hope for the future. We come in on an application from them and we help them to make those dreams come true through project preparation studies. We actually first got involved through a project called Future Cities, who recognised that we were the ideal people to come into Tbilisi. And we received an application from the city which was duly approved, and we set it all up.
Georgia has become a member of ADB in 2007, and in the last decade we have had a number of opportunities to work together in order to bring better services and infrastructure to the people of Tbilisi, not only through our investments but also since 2016 with the CDIA.
So CDIA supported Tbilisi in different projects. One was a study for metro upgrade, Tbilisi Metro upgrade. The other study was Tbilisi bus study. And now CDIA is supporting Tbilisi with capacity building program, which means that for several months people from consultancies are working here in Tbilisi with us and helping us to build more capacity in transport planning. From the bus study, the key recommendations envisaged the building of bus lanes and the bus route restructuring. We are working on bus route restructuring right now, and for the bus lanes, the capacity building program, again financed by CDIA, is helping us to actually implement this project.
We've taken the outputs of the previous study this time and are focusing on making the existing large bus network more reliable, getting them through congestion, using as many smarter techniques as possible, bringing much more reliable bus network so that the existing number of buses can do more work more efficiently.
Capacity development is highly important for cities in order to implement and to maintain the infrastructure properly without support from others in the long run.
We're 5 of us here working with the Transport Department in a form of capacity building. We're acting as technical advisors, and we're looking at improving the outputs of the Transport Department, particularly in terms of smart cities and environmental mitigation. And we're working with the staff here in a number of departments to make their work meet more international best practice. We don't do the work ourselves, but we train the local staff already in post to enable them to do it themselves with our support.
So on behalf of GIZ, I'm here helping to build capacity within the Tbilisi Transport Department. Without digitalisation, the department will continue running a very manual approach. It will impact on their efficiency and it will impact on their ability to provide appropriate decisions to the key people in the City Hall and the Transport Department. Digitalisation is the key to the future of this department.
რისთვისაც გადამზადდა ჩვენი თანამშრომელი და დღესაც მიმდინარეობს მათი გადამზადება და ზუსტად CDIA-ის და EDB-ის დახმარებით მათ მიერ მოვლენილი ადამიანების მეშვეობით ხდება კონტროლი თუ ჩვენმა თანამშრომლებმა როგორ უნდა შექმნან ავტობუსის ხაზები, ტრანსპორტის განვითარების სისტემის სრულყოფა, როგორ უნდა მოხდეს დედაქალაქის ადმინისტრაციულ საზღვრებში.
Tbilisi has started to take on a smarter way, and the Austrian Institute of Technology is supporting that by knowledge sharing and bringing new innovations to the city of Tbilisi.
The metro is an absolute fascinating case. It is the 4th oldest metro in the old Soviet Union. It's 50 years old, it's totally antiquated, it's on its last legs. It's actually in a very dangerous state. The challenge for CDIA was to come in and find the best way to rehabilitate it and in which order we should do the work.
Under ADB's overall program, we have developed and added another metro station. We have been looking at opportunities to improve the overall safety and reliability of the metro network of Tbilisi. It serves over 350,000 passengers a day, and it's a significant amount for the city.
Cabling and ventilators have been identified as key priority safety areas that require huge attention from City Hall, and additional amount has been allocated under the ADB financing to implement those. CDIA actually helped to identify the priority projects, and ADB provided financing to implement them. The same can be replicated in future.
CDIA and the City of Tbilisi created a partnership which made it very efficient to solve problems Tbilisi faces. CDIA brought the expertise and the finance, and Tbilisi had this team which worked with the experts very efficient way.
I think we are building little by little more capacity, and it's very exciting actually to have this transfer of skills from people who have experience all over the world.
It hasn't been a job, it's been an absolute passion, this project. We've all got really under the skin of the project. We've all worked together. I think that passion is clear to our counterparts in government.
Tbilisi is a very special project for CDIA. We systematically linked project preparation with capacity development initiatives. We also broadened the depth and the scope of the project in order to provide better quality.
We believe that CDIA makes a difference, and for us it's very important that the actors work together. Not only the cities, the governments, but especially also the people. And so I hope that this project can serve as a lead project for many countries, not only here, but also in a trans-regional sense.
გვინდა რომ გამოვიყენოთ და ეს ადამიანები, ეს ორგანიზაცია მზად არის, რომ ხელი შეუწყოს დედაქალაქის სწორ განვითარებას და ჩვენ რა თქმა უნდა ამ შესაძლებლობებს ვიყენებთ და ამისთვის ძალიან დიდი მადლობა მათ თანამშრომლობისთვის.